All right, good day, guys. How's everyone doing? Okay, so another trading week is here, another time to make money, right? I don't know if you have been making money in the market, but for me, well, we're doing pretty well. Okay, so if you have not been consistent, I will advise that you probably need to go through trainings again, right? Sometimes we need to learn, relearn, and unlearn some things. Okay, so every week is a new week to earn massively in this market. Okay, and on my own end, I try as much as possible to put these videos together that can really help you if you are looking to make money. For those that have been following my YouTube posts, thank you very much. Please, if you are here to subscribe to this YouTube channel, kindly do. I need it so that every time that I post content, you can get a notification for it. And you need to on the notification as well. Please, let's try as much as possible to help me share this YouTube page to everyone. All right, thank you. Last week was a major week in the forex market. For those that were in the market, we also massive high impact. And I think I warned that last week wasn't a good week to trade. I was saying it in my last video. That is one of the week that as a trader you need to be really, really very careful because of the high volatilities that was expected. And then our expectation came true. But then on the just making a review of what happened last week, we stick with our position, and then our position gave us good profit at the end of the day, even after the market tried to play a lot. Okay, so let's look into what we have for this week. Usually on Mondays is usually very free. I don't think there is any major fundamental news this week. In fact, you can't have such week like last week, and then the next week you are having another serious major news coming out. No, it won't work. So my prediction this week is that there is high possibility that the market will be a bit silent and sluggish this week. Yes, because the event of last week was too crazy. Now on Tuesday, we have the CB consumer confidence. Well, I won't be looking forward to seeing that because I won't be confident enough. I'm not confident enough on the volatility that this will bring to the market. That's what I mean. On Wednesday, we have the AUD CPI will be coming out. They are expecting an increase in the CPI. Yes, then I think the main work will start on Wednesday, where we have the FOMC member Wheeler will be speaking. There ain't going to be any volatility on this. From Canada, the GDP month on month will also come out. There's an increase from 0.04. They're expecting a forecast of from 0.0%. They're expecting a forecast to 0.4 percent. And then the final GDP quarter on quarter forecasting that it will remain the same. Then usually on Thursday, we'll have the unemployment claims figure. Now, if you have been following the unemployment claims figure, you see that the week in, week out, it has been coming out better, right? All right, previous is 210K. They're expecting an increase to 214K. Now, a decrease of this will mean positive for the dollar. All right, for me, I think we should probably see a decrease in this number that would result into positive for the dollar. All right, the pending home sales is there as well. The revised UOM consumer sentiment is also there. And then on Friday, we have the core PCE price index, and then the Fed chair Powell will be speaking at 3:30 p.m. on Friday. So the major news to look out for this week is the card GDP, then the US final GDP, unemployment claims, the pending home sales, and then the Fed chair Powell that will be speaking. But ultimately, I don't think we should get any real market moving conditions based on all these high impact news for the week. Okay, so let's quickly go and check what we have, what we can see on the technicals. Now, I was looking at my chart and I wasn't really seeing anything interesting if you ask me. I think the market last week really destroyed a lot of configurations Okay, from my hand though, I don't know about other people. Now looking at USD, the DXY, as the USD index, it played out as we expected. Now, for those that have been following in the last few weeks, I was saying that I expect the USD to hit the 102 region before it start moving up, and that played out perfectly well. Now, at this junction, we are expecting a breakout from this range, but from what I'm looking at, this was a high that was established a few times, and then I will actually be looking out for a breakout from this region. Now, if that happens, then we should be looking at the 106 region for USD. Don't forget that USD made a third week the highest high in the last 3 weeks, and then it's been bullish. This is majorly a factor of fundamentals based on what the FOMC said, that they were dovish with their speech, okay, and then they were more like, okay, they leave the door open that they might probably have to interfere in the interest rate as time goes on. So I think that's a very positive one for the dollar. So it's majorly moved by the fundamentals if we check properly. So we should expect continuation in the up move of the dollar. So we're expecting a breakout from this region that will take us to the 106 region. All right, that is my prediction for the USD, the DXY for this week. Okay, we all know that the DXY controls everything that has to do any currency that have dollar in it. If you are trading it, you need to check the DXY. All right, so this is Euro USD. Let's start from Euro USD basically. Yeah, Euro USD last week we said we were expecting a major sell last week. That was the analysis. And then unfortunately something happened. Fundamentals, the market started shooting up. And then but one thing stood. I was well, a lot of people reached out to me and said, but you said a sell. You expect a sell. I told them, I said, hold your sell, it's gonna happen. Hold your sell, it's gonna happen. And then finally the sell happened. Okay, so the push up was majorly done by the fundamentals. Now we can see the rally down, and then we see the base, and then we see rally again. Now we are currently actually at a base, which is actually at a support level, linking up with some resistance level before. Okay, this should probably act as a level that will take the Euro USD back up to this point. But if you check this majorly on the let's check this guy on the daily time frame, because I don't want to keep my scope limited. Now checking on the daily time frame, actually Euro USD is still in a range, right? This is probably just a range. Euro USD is still in a range, and then we should expect the market to come down to 1.0724 level. All right, a break of that level, we're coming down to 1.04. Now looking at this, I think there's high chances that Euro USD might actually fall to the 1.04 level. Yeah, there's a lot of chances that Euro USD might fall to that level on the long run. On the long run, if we have all these zones breakouts, this is what we're probably going to have a test, and then this will happen. Now this is on the daily time frame. Now let's go back to the 4-hour TF. Now based on the 4-hour TF, like I said, the market is back into it. I needed to show us that range on the daily time frame. Now, for those that are structured traders, you will see that we have M pattern here in shape. This is the key level. Market tried to break the key level here, but then we are back to this, and then we should probably expect a breakout from this, a retest, and then a continuation. So I will be looking out for a breakout from this zone before I push for a sell, or we can probably get a buy. If the market move up, this will be a very good entry for another round of sell, which is 1.0872. So that's about 70 pips from the current level. So there's a possibility that the market will go 70 pips from the current level before we finally see another sell. And a revisit back to this zone should actually lead to a breakout, a retest, and then a continuation to 1.0724. Now, maybe you are going to hear this from me. You are hearing this from me. Euro USD could actually hit 1.04 region. Please go and write that down. There's high chances that Euro USD will hit 1.04 region. Okay, looking at this on the 1 hour time frame, please don't always be very fast in going against the trend. It's one of the fastest way to lose money. Don't always be very fast in going against the trend. Now, I love this trend because it's really moving very nicely. You see a drop, a base, a drop, a base, a drop, a base, a drop, a base, a drop, and now we are currently having a base. These are evidence of a strong bearish move. All right, please let's quickly pay attention to that. I have no time to be explaining the base, the drop, and the base. We are talking about zones, right? There are actually 4 types. Okay, so I just show you one of the 2 of the type of zones that we have here. All right, let's go and check Great Britain USD. I think I should give my entry. Wait, let me see if I can give us a hint on the entry as expected. Now, I will be looking out for yourself if the price breaks the 1.0800 region. If it breaks it, I'll look out for a retest of that region, and then I'll be looking to sell from there. But if price goes up from this region, then our 1.08707275 or 80 will be a very good place to look out for a sell for Euro USD. Now let's check Great Britain USD. The same pattern Euro USD had last week. Great Britain also had that same pattern, but then I think Great Britain was a bit weaker last week than the Euro, and then we are back into range for Great Britain. Yes, the market is back into the range. We are expecting the market to hit the 1.2526 region. So the current price is it closed at 1.2599 or 1.2600 region. So that's about almost about 74 pips. We're expecting a 74 pips move down on Great Britain USD. Don't forget that Great Britain USD is back into the range. Is back into the range. And then I'm seeing that there is high possibility that if it gets back to this low, there's high possibility of a breakout, a retest, and then a continuation to this pattern. So for me, ultimately, I think Great Britain USD will get to 1.20. Yeah, you are hearing that first from me. Euro USD to 1.04, Great Britain to 1.20. There's high possibility of that. But then if the market sells to this point here, we should be looking out, if we see a rejection, then we'll be looking to buy it to the 1.27 region. That would be almost about 200 pips buy. So what we're going to be doing is that we're going to be really flexible with Great Britain USD this week. Let's check on the 4-hour time frame. Yeah. Now, looking at the 4-hour time frame, you see that everything is still looking intact. The sell is looking intact, just like the Euro counterpart. We have a drop, a base, a drop, and currently we are in a base. Okay, so there's high possibility of a continuation in the drop for Great Britain USD. Do your analysis very well on the daily and then the 4-hour time frame for those who are swing or day trader. Very important. All right, let's check USD JPY. Okay, so I was looking at USD JPY and I discovered that USD JPY is actually back to the height that's the all-time high that was created. You know, this was the all-time high that was created in September 2022. All right, the market moved back to that same height in October 2023, and then that's over a year. And then right now, in just about 6 months, the market is back to that top. Okay. So based on my experience, when a price is testing a particular zone for the third or for the fourth time, there is high likelihood of the market breaking out of that zone. So I won't be looking to sell USD JPY again for now until I see a very good reason why I should sell. I won't be selling for now until I see very good reasons why I should sell. And then if you watch my last video, I said something really very important. I said, I think, last week I said it. I said, I think there is a new wave of bullish move on USD JPY. I said it. This gave us a very fantastic entry for a sell. I had the sell. I did the sell last week, and then I took about 150 pips, and I was out of it. Yes. Okay. So there's a new wave of a bullish move on the USD JPY, and don't forget that the yen was actually devalued a bit last week. You know, when the BOJ intervened. Blah blah blah. If they are going to intervene again to just increase the rate, I mean to increase the value of the yen this week, we don't know. But for me, I'll be looking to buy the USD JPY this week. Okay, so where am I going to be looking out to buy? For the first, this region is a very good region, which is 150.74. Let me go on a lower time frame for this. 150.74 is a good place to be looking out for a sell. Okay, so you can see the confluence here, right? Okay, so a sell, a move down to this point should give us a proper, if we get a proper confirmation for a buy from around there, we will be buying for a new all-time high, straight up a new all-time high. But then if we see a break from this region, we wait for a retest, and then we can put our take profit at this region, which is at 149, or we wait for it here, or then we wait for it at 146. Okay, so this is our view. We're going to be really very flexible with this over the week. I'm not going to rush into USD JPY. Okay, so let's check gold. Well, okay, for those that trade gold, gold was where is it? Where's gold? Where's gold? I can't find gold on my chart again. Sorry, just a moment. Okay, good. I have gold there. So last week, gold did some crazy stunt, right? I mean, it was a crazy stunt, you know. And before you know it, gold flew almost about 600 to 700 pips. That was crazy, right? Now, but then it gave us an hint. Even though we were looking for a sell, I wasn't in the sell, right? I didn't give any signal for the sell because I was thinking that there's a bit of a rejection around this area, but I was looking to only sell. Now, for those that followed my analysis very well, you see that I have this trend line, this channel in place, about 3 weeks ago. And I was saying that there's high likely, we'll go and check my 2 weeks ago, the video I did 2 weeks back. I was saying that there's likelihood of the gold hitting 2022. Yes, no, 222 or 223 region. I was saying it. Now we have that region tested already, so we should start looking out for a sell to this region of 2080. All right, but there will be some delays on the road. Yes, the first delay will come at 2150 area. If we see a break of that area, we are coming to this base zone that was established there, which is 2124. A break of this level, we are coming to 2080. So a sell to this point, I'm not going to be selling. I will wait for market to break the 2150 region with a retest, and then a confirmation. I'll go into a sell for about 250 pips. A break of this region again, I'll look out for a retest, and then a sell to 208 region. But ultimately, my view on gold has automatically turned into a bearish one. Now, looking at this even on a daily time frame, if I go on a daily time frame as well, for those that trade, looking at this on the 4-hour TF, all I'm looking, let me just make this a bit bigger. Let's see if I can make this a bit now. Okay, good, fantastic. So if you check all of this very well, you will see that there are a lot of confirmation for a sell around this place. Okay, so another place to look out for a sell is the 2184 region. If market push up to this level, we should be looking to sell from that level. If we have a break of that level, then we are coming back to the 2208, 2222 level. Yes. So let's be careful, be flexible, always wait for confirmation before you pick your trade. There's a particular currency pair that entered my eyes this week. It is called the USD NOK. Yeah, you can call it NOK. This is a very fast pair. You need to be careful if you're trading this, and then you probably need to demo it first, with your broker to know the lot sizes calculation and all of that. All right. Okay, so basically I traded it last week. It was good. At some point it went bad, but at some point again it went good. But it's really catching my eyes because there's a correlation. If gold is going up, this guy is coming down. Basic. Go and check it on your chart. You will see what I'm talking about. Let's go on the 4-hour time frame. Now, based on the 4-hour time frame, I would be expecting a sell, right, on this guy. Be expecting a sell based on this guy, right? But the ultimate direction is a buy, really. So for me this week, I will be really very careful with this guy. I'll be really this is where we are going based on this. So if you are going to be trading NOK, your buy entry is around this area. Yeah, this is your buy entry level. Now, this was established sometimes back. Market returned back to that level, again back to this level, and then we see a breakout, and then we're already having a base. Now, when we have a base, we should actually probably have a push down to this region before we finally see another move up. But a break below this region, wait for a retest. We are coming down to this region here. Okay, so this is what I have on Nook. I will be looking out to buy this or sell this. Now, for those that are on my Signal group, you'll be getting entries on all of these this week. Like I said, be flexible. Don't be fixated on one direction. Wait for confirmation before you go into your trade. All right, just as a recap, I'll be looking to buy USD Nook this week. What else? What else? What else? What else? Euro USD. I'll be looking to buy to sell Euro USD this week. I'll be looking to sell Great Britain USD. In fact, for the rest of the month throughout April, I'll be looking to sell Euro USD and Great Britain USD. I'll be looking to buy USD JPY. All right, it's good. Follow the trend. Very important. All right, these are my pick for the week. I have some other picks, but then I don't want to extend this video beyond this time. Thank you all to those that have been following my videos back to back to back. Thank you, thank you, thank you. The analysis has really been good, and I'm glad it's helping everyone. Please subscribe to this YouTube channel, share the channels with your friends, with your traders. Let's grow together. And then if you want to speak with me, please and please drop a comment. I would appreciate it. Thank you very much for your time. Do enjoy the week. Bye.